there's a lot of shows that have been defiled over the past 5-10 years. It seems like, I have nightmares thinking about what Little House on the Prairie remake is going to look like.
Oh, yeah. Desecrated it will be.
Yeah. So, like, I don't know. Did anybody watch Powerpuff Girls?
Loved it.
Yes.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I watched it. I mean, I have a twin sister, so I
didn't.
I think it
goodness.
was you didn't, Luke. Well,
No.
that explains a lot. So, I think that I was a little too old for it. I think it came out. When was it popular? Like in the mid 90s, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm too old.
Yeah.
I saw it like it used to be like on. I thought it was funny. It's
I
kind of
watched it like even well into my teens. Like I loved it.
Well, it was
Yeah.
like that. And like I used to watch Dexter's Laboratory. and
Yeah,
I think
Dexter's Lab was good
Good
too.
one.
See,
Yeah.
both of those I think had good humor that you could grow with, that you could
Yeah.
watch when you're older. Like that, really funny.
Well, if I remember right, when I was a senior in high school, I sat at the cool table. ladies.
Oh, okay.
We sat at the table right below the TV in the
Mhm.
lunchroom. So we were like the only table that could hear it. And so the lunch lady would, how aides walk around, well, in California, but also in like the lunchroom. She would let us like pick what was on. So we'd always put like Cartoon Network on. So it was always like, I was always Dexter's Lab into like Powerpuff Girls, I think. So I'd seen it.
Based.
Yeah, but this was like, so they made a live action reboot. I'm going to show a little bit of it since I assume it's going to get us a copyright claim.
Right.
I don't really care about copyright claims. I care about takedowns. But like, here's just a little sample of it, if it'll still load.
Blossom was constantly stressed.
Wait, is it daylight savings?
No!
Oh, come on!
Oh,
That was invested.
no!
Oh, they got it.
It's got to be somewhere.
Yeah, let me
Look
find
on
it. quick.
like maybe Rumble, maybe somebody.
Somebody already reacted to it. Here's one.
Oh, okay.
Damn it!
Oh.
It's probably because everyone's just embedding.
Well,
the
while
same
you're pulling
one.
that up, like one thing I'm going to say that I hate about.
Blossom
here we
was
go.
Here we go.
constantly stressed.
Wait, is it daylight savings?
Buttercup was constantly rebellious.
I'm not wearing that dress anymore. It's gender normative and ass ugly.
Oh, it's ass ugly. Oh, and wait, I missed gender normative.
I know it's kind of gay.
Was constantly drinking.
Go get him.
And
What?
on one fateful day, the girls made a fatal error, costing Mojo his life. In the wake of disaster, Blossom ran away. Buttercup became a real hero.
Oh, she got the haircut. That's it.
She
Yeah.
did. She
Yeah.
got
Made it all the way to Hollywood Boulevard.
Hi, I'm Bubbles. Everybody wants to talk to fake Jesus. Hi.
Well, oops, baby.
The Powerpuff.
I do like that song when I'm drunk. I can't play it. It'll definitely get a scream.
Yeah.
Hell no, I am never caping for Townsville again.
Oh, she's not caping. They definitely got the Gen Z language like on. It is like, yeah.
Brave bees back in Townsville. I didn't want to bring this up yet, but I have reason to believe a darkness may be returning.
Like monsters?
So Professor X is black.
Professor X is black, obviously.
Okay.
The girls, I don't have anything really negative to say
Buttercup.
about the appearance.
Well-
At least they're like fit.
No, I think the appearances are good. Here's my biggest issue is when you have Buttercup, for example, her character is just being outshined by the other two really bad on this. I think that Bubbles is super cute and could work with good writing. And if you want to go with this angle of like, oh, the drunk Bubbles, like you could make it work. I think even Buttercup is doing the role well for what it is, even though the writing is pretty retarded with it, making gender non-conformant, this, that.
Yeah.
That's dumb because like Buttercup or Blossom Bubbles, Buttercup. Yeah, Buttercup is a tomboy roughhouser. She's not gay though. It's like why do they keep erasing tomboys and making them gay? It's so dumb. But I think she's actually got the general energy down. It's just the writing's really bad. Now the thing though with Blossom is making her whole personality trait is that she's stressed. Like, what the crap is she's supposed to be the leader. She's supposed to be like, hey, I'm a leader, like she could handle stuff. And so it's like her character is just overshadowed and dull on this.
Yeah, I can't even call this Powerpuff Girls because their character, like I understand what they're trying to do, it appeal to a certain audience, but it literally doesn't make any sense. I think the closest one would be Buttercup. I think she's very abrasive. And then Bubbles, she's very like innocent. So it doesn't make sense to me that she's an alcoholic.
Yeah, that's true. That doesn't fit her character.
True. It doesn't make any sense.
Her look is great though.
Yeah, no, they're not ugly. But the other thing I will say, like I was clutching my pearls at their stupid gender non-conforming commentary, and I'm like, how did we get here? But in retrospect, I don't know if you noticed this, Mel, if you go back and you watch the show, him was literally a drag queen. And so like I never noticed this. Like, oh, okay. So they were kind of on the right track, I guess.
Yeah. More shocking than
like bad television. Like this was a horrible trailer. Like there's nothing here leaving me wanting to watch this. Like everything about this, the writing, the script, the words, the action, all of it is just horrible. Like it is just awful. Dog crap awful. And something that I think the average viewer is now more allergic to than ever, especially with all the kind of wokeification of this all.
Yeah.
Well, they had, I mean, look at the wire work when they fly, like, oh, I'm gonna like it just looks really cheap. Now I get it. That is kind of the CW thing, like Supergirl. I think like Supergirl, it was cringe, but it wasn't trying to be. It's like kind of like Doctor Who. Like the effects on Doctor Who are not supposed to be like mind-blowing effects, but like I am shocked that there's not at least one of them who's fat.
I am shocked. Yeah, I think that the actual concept of it, the concept of it with the right writers could have been funny. Like they could have actually made something out of this, but instead it's like the writing is absolute trash. And that's like one of the biggest problems with the entertainment industry in general right now is that you got a bunch of these woke writers with like gender studies degrees and stuff, and they're just terrible. They can't come up with funny stuff at all. I mean, because the left isn't funny in general, but it's just like, you don't even have to have, I'm not saying that this has to be a conservative show. You could have somebody on there who's just like not a woke activist that can actually write and is talented and makes good jokes. And the whole concept could have been turned into something funny, but yeah, this was just a nightmare.
I'm trying to see if like, hold on a second. I'm going to see if I can make it better. Let me see if this will interest Luke more.
Not interested.
No, just hold on. Now, hold on.
Not interested at all.
Hold on. Hold on.
I'm holding on.
Hold on. All right, how about this? Hold on, let me see if I get here.
We're not seeing
this will work. I know you're not. I don't want you to see it. Okay. So let me just try it like this. See if anybody in chat might be interested. Okay. Okay. So here. Okay, you guys can't hear anything, right?
Right.
No.
Anybody?
You piqued my interest. You piqued my interest there, Jeremy.
Yeah, I feel like that. That
they're definitely blowing something.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that would work. I think that would be. I'd be more interested in that, perhaps.
Yeah, I saw better acting in those type of movies that I did in that trailer.
Yeah, see, chat instantly better, improved. Yeah, I can fix it. I can fix the show. Yeah, it's just funny too that like they made sure to get like several on the nose modern day like wokeisms in just the 90-second trailer. It's like, oh well, you guys, you got to know that we're gonna be talking about modern day politics. That that just immediately, like, this show obviously, like, back when I used to critique like Batwoman and all that kind of stuff, I would always acknowledge, like, I know this show's not for me. You know, like, but who is it for? I don't get it. Like, Gothix, who is this show for?
The trash can. I don't honestly know who they're trying to appeal to, because the people who grew up watching Powerpuff Girls, they're way beyond this stage that they're trying to imitate on screen.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
You know, so like I don't know anyone who actually acts like this. I think people do it out of like just following the herd. Like, nobody believes any of this woke crap. They're just doing what everyone else is doing because people are tribal. But I don't know who it appeals to, and it certainly isn't selling.
It appeals to the satanic overlords that truly do run Hollywood in order to destroy anything beautiful and holy from our previous childhoods, so they could bastardize it and then trample all over it with their demonic energy.
That's deep.
Yeah. The thing is
the show to bring that up.
The general concept with just better writing and without the woke like talking points, even with the cast and all of that, I probably would have been interested in it if it was actually funny. Because I think the actual concept could have been good.
It could have been cheesy funny.
Yeah, it just could have been campy funny. Like I would have given it a shot. But that writing is just bad.
Well, just so everyone knows, it got canceled. So never got released.